What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Glamrock Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page with the nose. We're going to start with a curve along the top, going up and then down. And then from the ends, we want to bend this in and then down towards the center point. Let's fill the inside of the nose in black. Now with the nose in place, we're going to draw the top edge of the muzzle. Let's start all the way over on the left side. We're going to curve this up above the nose and then bend that back down on the right side. Let's round out the bottom of the muzzle, come down on the left. And I want to bend that up in the center. Do the same thing on the right. Coming down, go all the way around and back in. Now I want to open up the mouth. We're going to start from the sides, bend this down and then in towards the bottom of the mouth. And we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Let's add two large fangs along the top. I'm just going to bend this down and in. And taper that back out and up. Let's add two large fangs along the bottom, going up and in, and then back down. Now I want to fill the center in with some smaller teeth. Starting on the left, we're going to come down and up. I'm just going to add two per side. And then add some smaller teeth along the bottom. We're going to add four, going across. Let's add a curve in between the bottom teeth for the tongue. And we'll fill the inside of the mouth in black. We want to go around the teeth and the tongue. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and draw a circle on the right side for the eye. Let's start on the right side of the center, going all the way around, coming down, and just tuck that in towards the side. Now I'm going to draw a smaller circle, but I'm going to shift this towards the inside. And go all the way around, come down, and then in, and we'll fill that outer area in black. Now I'm going to draw a smaller circle on the inside for the iris. And then another circle in the center for the pupil, and we'll fill that in black. Now over on the left side, I'm going to draw a large star on top of the eye. Let's start from the very top in the middle. Let's start with a point. Come down and out towards the side. Stretch this out. Now I'm going to pull this down and in towards the bottom. Let's tuck this in behind the muzzle, come down and in behind, and then on the bottom left, go up and then down. Just up above the eyes, we're going to add a curve, starting on the left, we're going to go up and then down. Let's curve this out towards the cheeks, come down and then bend that out. And we'll add some points across the cheeks. Come down and in. Step back up, go out and up. And we'll curve this down and just tuck that in just underneath the muzzle along the side. Now you want to go back and trace the jaw along the outside. Now above each eye, we're going to add a curve from the bottom edge of the eyebrow. Let's start on the left. We're going to go up and then down. And we'll tuck this up and then in on the inside. And then from the outside, bend this up and then in. And we'll fill the eyebrows in black. Let's add some hair coming down in the center. Coming down and in. At a point, go across towards the right eye, and back up underneath. And then we're going to add a strap going across in behind that star. Let's start from the top, come down an angle, continue along the inside, step down, draw one more line. Let's add 2 small bolts across the cheeks. Come down and in, come down and out, and then down and in towards a point. Just going to flatten off the outside. I just want to trace this back along towards the bottom. Now let's go back up to the top. In the center of the headband, we'll draw a circle. Let's trace that circle along the inside. And then above the circle, we're going to step up. Just going to curl the hair going around and then in towards the bottom. Taper the back out and then up. Let's add some strands. Coming down and in, all the way around and then up. Let's add one more point. Coming down, go up, and then in. Step back to add a fold. I'm going to go up, and then bring that back down towards the center. Now from the corners of the head, draw a straight line going up on the left, and then the right. Go back to the center, curl the headband going out, and then down. On the right side, we're going to add 2 straight lines coming down. Now we're going to layer the right ear on top of the head. Let's start up here, draw a straight angle line going across the corner of the head. From the top, then it's up, and then out. Let's go to the bottom, then it's out and up. And then we're going to layer 3 rings on top. Let's start with 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then going back up to the tip of the ear, come down and then in. Now you want to connect the top of each line with a curve. And we'll do the same thing across the bottom. Then we'll trace the ear along the inside. Now I want to take this ear and flip it over in behind the hair on the left. So let's start at the top. It's up and then out. Now I come down and then into right about there. Let's layer those same earrings on top with 4 lines. And I'll connect the ends with those curves. Let's continue the bottom of the ear, coming down, and go up and then in underneath. Let's trace the ear along the inside. Now we're going to close off the top of the head with the hair. Let's start on top of the right ear, going up and then down. Step back, we're going to go up, across, and then down. Let's go on top of the left ear, bend this up, and just tuck that in behind. Now I'm going to brush the hair coming down along the side. Let's start underneath the ear, come down and then out on both sides. Come down and then bend that in. Let's add another strand. Come down and then out. Come down and then up underneath the cheeks. Now from the bottom corners of the jaw, let's slope the shoulders, coming down and out. And we'll bend the body, coming down and then in towards the hips. Let's close off the bottom with a curve. Let's connect these 2 points with another curve, going down the middle and then up. And then from the side, add a trim, coming down and out. Let's add a fur texture in the center of the body. We're going to start with a point, come down at an angle on both sides, go up and in, come down and then back out. Let's go to the hips. Just going to round this out with a bracket, and then bend this down and then in towards the center point. Now I'm going to continue working down towards the bottom of the feet. Let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, bend the leg going out, and then down towards the heel, go to the right, go out and down towards the right heel. Now we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. Starting with the left side, coming down and up. And then from the outside, we curve the foot. We're going to go up and then bend this down towards the heel. Let's separate the toes with 2 curves on either side. Going around and then down, step in and draw that again. Now we're going to go back up to the hips and draw the outside of the leg. Let's start from the left hip. We're just going to taper the leg so it gets wider as it comes down towards the feet. Let's go halfway down the side of the leg. We're going to add a curve, coming down and then up. And we'll bend that back down towards the inside of the leg. Let's mirror this over on the right side. Around and then up. Now we're going to add a claw on the tip of each toe. Let's start from the outside with a curve. Then from the top, bend this out and down, and then bend that back in. Let's add another one. Start with the curve, and go out toward the point. Now let's flip that over on the right side. On top of each foot, go up, across, and then down. Now we're going to go all the way back up to the top and draw on the shoulders. Let's start from these 2 points, then this out, and then up. Let's curve this up and then in towards the side of the jaw. Let's add that trim across the bottom of the shoulder. Starting from the tip, we'll step up, just follow that curve coming in about halfway, add a point, going up and then down. Let's add a short line coming in, and then add another point, and we'll continue that curve coming in towards the body. Now we're going to bend the left arm going out towards the hook. Let's start underneath the shoulder, bend this out and then up, round up the arm, come down, and it's going to pull this down and then in towards the side of the body. Let's add a cup, around and then out, step in, draw that again, and leave a gap and draw one more. Let's add that hook. From the tip, go straight out, and draw a circle going all the way around and then back in. Let's trace the hook along the outside. Just taper this all the way around and back down in behind the arm. Let's add some studs across these bands. We're going to start from the top with a circle, and add a couple more along the bottom. Do the same thing. Now let's move over towards the right side. We're going to line up the inside of the arm, then the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. From the wrist, draw a small half circle for the thumb, and I'll connect the inside with a curve. From the bottom of the thumb, just come down and then up for the first finger, step down, add the second finger, and the third one going up underneath the shoulder. Now from the thumb, we're going to step up, curve this up, and then out, step up and draw 2 more curves. Let's add 3 studs along that top band. Now we're going to open up the back of the glove with 2 straight lines and close off the ends with a bracket. Now with the body in place, let's finish off the hair. We're going to start underneath, curve this down and then out on top of the shoulders. Let's add the tail coming out from the left hip. We're going to start from the top, go out, down, and then out. Draw a short line coming in. From the bottom, and it's out and up. Curve this down in behind the leg, and we'll continue this up in between. Now I'm going to go back to the top of the thigh and add a texture. We're going to start from the outside, going up and then down. continue those curves coming towards the inside of the leg. And you want to do the same thing on the right. And then we'll fill the inside of the lower torso with these small stars. So start from the left side and work our way across. Just going to tuck some up against the edge. Now we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Glamrock Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also check out our other channels. I'll leave the links in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.